Hey guys, if you're shopping for knives and gear, make sure you check out the description of the video you're watching right now for links to some great online retailers. There's also individual links for knives that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing to share with you guys. Not sure what's in here, but we're going to find out together. Thanks so much to my generous patrons for supporting me right now. If you'd like to get your hands on some cool stickers and other benefits, there's of course a link right down in the description. You're supporting me in the world to me. And please follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. Alrighty. Quick cut here. Quick cut there. Bam. Fastest I've ever gotten into a box. And we have a zipper pouch. There we go. That's a heavy one. What else do we have in here? Do we have a note? No. That's okay. Steve, thank you so much for sending whatever is in this pouch. Let's take a look here. We have, oh boy. Okay, we got a couple of wild ones. First off, so this, I know you guys saw that. You know, show what's in the other side. This is a Wii knife that it's a model from a long time ago, and this is back from when we used these proprietary star head screws. You can still buy this knife. I looked at the ergonomic profile of this, and I've always thought, I bet I'd really like that. That looks really, really interesting. And you know what? Yeah, I was right. It is cool. And I think the reason that, you know, what holds people back from this one is the screws there. But man, the build quality on this is awesome. And we have titanium and M390, to my surprise. I honestly thought it was going to be S35VN. Very cool, very smooth. I think the first time I saw this knife was years ago, when we was just getting going. But very cool. Blade profile is awesome, and that forward choil is excellent. It's pretty much exactly what I thought it was going to be. So that'll be a fun one to review. I'll make sure and link this guy down in the description, as well as Wii knives in general. And then the other knife here, this is another Hoback. This is now the second Hoback that I've ever handled, and boy, yeah. I always knew, or I always had a feeling that I would really like Jake Hoback's knives. And yeah, this is no exception. This knife, I believe you can also still pick up. Is this the... God bless it. Is it the War Horse? Oh my gosh. This is not a review, by the way, guys. This is not some guy just on the internet just stumbling around a review. No, this is an unboxing, first impressions. Very first time I've ever handled this. I'll get my thoughts gathered and do a full review here a couple of weeks down the road on both of them. But I am pretty sure that this is available right now, and you can pick it up. I'll also link it down in the description. Very cool. I now know, of course, PS23 means Psalms 23. Thank you to the 30,000 people who had to explain that to me on the the other Hoback that I unboxed, the Sumo, right? God, what a mess. In any case, though, very cool. Obviously, the name of this will be listed in the title. So by the time you guys are seeing this, you'll know exactly what it is. But I love this reflective black. This is the, it's reminds me a lot of Hinderer's black stonewash finish, right? And then we've got a nice black wash on the blade. I'm going to guess the blade steel is also, is M390. We've obviously got bearings here. What is this other screw? Well, it's obviously got a steel lock bar insert, but we got two big screws here and then a screw there. That's interesting. And then it's probably also, yeah, it's the over travel stop. So we've got big old thick titanium. I bet there's some milling in here because this is thick titanium and it honestly doesn't feel, yeah, there's some pretty excessive milling in there. I was going to say, it looked like it was going to be this monstrously heavy thing, and it certainly is, right? And make no mistake, guys, if you haven't gone to that link yet that I'm going to provide, this is an expensive knife. Very expensive, right? We're looking at titanium and M390 and titanium and what I'm assuming is M390, but these are two very, very different knives. This is a production knife, all machine made. These guys are what I'd classify as mid-techs, which means partially handmade. Much more work goes into this. It's made in the United States where labor costs are higher. Factually, it costs more to make this knife than this knife, which is why this one's going to be substantially more expensive. But if you're familiar with the mid-tech world, then the price on this is going to come as no surprise to you. I'm curious about that slot. No, I can't get in there. What's the purpose of the slot? Maybe it's just an aesthetic thing? Ergonomics Are Great. Definitely feels that. It's a big, beastly knife. Absolutely. Very cool. Can't wait to get into that. Get my thoughts on it. We'll do a full review. I will link this and Jake Hoback knives in general down below as well, so you can check out everything from him. Guys, I think that's going to be pretty much it today. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.